On Christmas Eve of 1945, in the small town of Fayetteville, West Virginia, a devastating fire destroyed the Sodder family home. George and Jenny Sodder, along with 4 of their 10 children, escaped the flames. However, 5 of their children, who were thought to be sleeping in the upstairs bedrooms, disappeared without a trace. What followed was a tale of intrigue, heartbreak, and mystery that remains unsolved to this day. The fire was reported to have started around midnight, and from the beginning, there were peculiar circumstances surrounding the incident. The family's phone lines were found to be cut, and a ladder that could have aided in the rescue was missing, reportedly moved from its usual spot. Even more baffling, the trucks George Sodder owned, which could have been used to help extinguish the fire or aid in the escape, were found to have been tampered with and would not start. Initially, it was believed that the 5 missing Sodder children perished in the fire. However, a thorough search of the ashes yielded no remains, which would have been expected given the temperature of the fire. This lack of physical evidence raised painful questions for the Sodder family. If the children had not died in the fire, where were they? Fueled by a conviction that their children could still be alive, George and Jenny began a relentless quest for answers. They erected billboards and offered rewards for information leading to the discovery of their children. Over the years, several sightings and tips trickled in, some claiming that the children had been seen in the company of strangers throughout the United States. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence came in 1968, when a photograph was mailed to the family depicting a young man bearing a striking resemblance to one of the missing children, Louis Sodder. This photograph reignited the family's hopes and the public's interest in the case. It also deepened the mystery. Had the children been kidnapped? If so, by whom and for what purpose? Theories abounded, from the involvement of the Italian mafia, given George Sodder's outspoken criticism of Mussolini, to the possibility of a local grudge. Despite decades of searching and investigation, the fate of the Sodder children remains one of the most haunting mysteries in American history. No conclusive evidence has ever surfaced to explain what happened on that fateful night, and the family went to their graves without closure.